This movie tells a story about 3 generations of the Deetz family who return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter, Astrid, accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. This movie is messy and tiresome. You can even argue that this is mostly just a nostalgia bait. Nods and playful references to the first film are abundant, but the gleeful, chaotic energy of the first film feels unmatched in this follow-up. References to fan-favorite moments or lines are expected, but rarely top the original. The production values of the film are good, but even in the hands of the original director, this movie simply doesn't feel as fresh the second time around. It's difficult to compellingly teach an audience what it's already learned and still fondly remembers. The story itself is a depressing re-entry to the franchise, a glum assertion that adulthood will flatten and compromise personality. However, it's a haphazard and inconsequential narrative. This sequel fails to add much to the original, it doesn't add much to the myth, nor push the tale in any radical new direction, and it provides little beyond its arrangement of American Gothic. The script haphazardly bolts together a series of half-formed ideas, each designed to heave one of the original's wheels back into service. This messy and pointless follow-up is full of gaudy set pieces, as the movie throws one gaudy set piece after another. To entertain the audience, the movie is using limp humor, canned sentiment, and over-egged efforts to gross us out. The movie keeps our heads swiveling at breakneck speed, erratically jumping between storylines that never really converge. After a while, this hollow and lifeless sequel becomes really tiring and loses its charm. The movie keeps using cheap narrative fixes, as problems are solved with snaps of fingers or sudden digressions from interior logic. The storyline resolved in such a witlessly perfunctory way that the audience waiting for a twist that never arrived. The plot is absurd, which relies on a lot of chunks of exposition to explain several key characters who are absent. The original movie had very little plot, but this new movie is guilty of having too much of it. There are subplots that feels underbaked. There is character and plot loaded with potential that is hastily sketched out and resolved as well. Michael Keaton effortlessly elevating the film's energy whenever he's on screen. But he seems like a supporting character between all the competing characters and subplots. Willem Dafoe is often entertaining, but the movie doesn't give him too much to do. The movie can't quite imagine Lydia and Astrid characters as logical and functional beings. The drama established between them tends to deaden the film's energy, as does Astrid's moroseness. Monica Bellucci character has a strong introduction, however it's disappointing that she is given nothing else to do, beyond serving as a mechanism for hurrying the plot. Astrid and Jeremy's subplot has no time to blossom or breathe, and ends as abruptly as it starts. Overall, it's not worth to watch this in theaters, just wait on your streaming service.